All right, so for today and tomorrow, you're going to work on a maths project. So this project is for you to design a restaurant. So congratulations, you're opening your very own restaurant. It's all very exciting, but opening a restaurant takes a lot of work. So work through the steps to open your restaurant. Make sure you show your work for each step. So first you have to approve the floor plans. You will need a kitchen, a back room for storage, a dining room area, and a bathroom. Use the attached floor plan to find the area of each space on your floor plan. Show your work on this page, or use an extra page if you need it. Remember, to find the area, you can multiply the length times width. So you've been given a floor plan right here, and it tells us that this area here is the back room, this area here is the kitchen, this area here are the bathrooms, and this area here is the dining room. Okay, so remember, length times width, right? Okay, so let's start with our back room. We've got a length of 63 units and a width of 7 units. Okay, so let's go to our first page where we're supposed to show our work. So we have 63 units by 7 units. Okay, so our equation would be 63 times 7 equals. So remember, make sure your columns are correct. Make sure your place value is correct before you start. Okay? All right, so now that everything's correct, we can work this problem out. So I'm going to let you do that on your own, and you can use that same floor plan to work out the areas for your kitchen, dining room, and bathroom. Okay, and last reminder, remember area is represented as units or units squared, right? So we need the squared symbol after you've finished calculating your area. Okay, so if this was your product, you write it again here, and it would be like that, units squared. Okay? Okay, so make sure you do that for each of your questions. You have your questions, and then you have your answers. Okay, let's move on. All right, number 2, you buy 9 tables. Tables cost $57 each. How much money will you need to spend on tables? So we've got 9 tables and they cost $57 each. So we have our 9 and our 57. So we're going to multiply 57 times 9. Okay, you're going to find your answer. Don't forget the money symbol, and then you're going to need your sentence. Okay, so I will need to spend on tables. Number 3, your restaurant will seat 36 people. That means you will need 36 chairs. Each chair costs $8. How much money will you need to spend on chairs? So we've got 36 chairs that are $8 each. So what are we going to do with those numbers? Okay, refer to the example on that question there to figure it out. Okay, question number 4. Now you need to decide on a name for your restaurant. What kind of place will it be? There's no right or wrong answer for this. This is all up to you. And what does it specialize in? That means what kind of cuisine is it? Is it Italian food? Is it a fast food restaurant? Is it a dessert place? Maybe it's a hamburger place. Maybe it's a fried chicken place. Okay, you decide what it specializes in. After you've figured that out, you're going to design an advertisement for your restaurant on a separate piece of paper that we've given you here. All right, use this sheet for your advertisement. Make it really nice and neat. You can make a rough copy first on a separate piece of scrap paper if you want, and then this is where your good copy is going to be. Remember, you're going to want your name on the advertisement so everybody knows what your restaurant is called. You might need an address so we know where to find your restaurant. And then you're going to want to draw some pictures to show us what your restaurant is all about. Is there a theme for your restaurant? What kind of food can we expect to eat there? Okay, make it attractive. So lots of bright colors, bold statements, okay? Make it stand out. I don't want to see any scribbles. I don't want to see any rough sketches, okay? I want it to look like something that you might see in a magazine, okay? Number 5, it costs $16 each day to run an ad in the newspaper. You advertise for 8 days. How much did you spend on advertising? So we have $16 and 8 days. Okay, so what would your equation be and what would your answer be? Okay, number 6. On your first day in business, 26 people come to eat. They spend about $6 each. How much money did you earn on your first day? Okay, so don't think about this in Hong Kong dollars, okay? So you can think of it as American $6 or £6, okay? So we've got 26 people and we've got $6 each. Okay, so what would your equation be? Number 7. Servers in your restaurant make $7 an hour. How much will you pay them for working a 12-hour shift? Okay, so we've got $7 an hour and they work for 12 hours. So what would your equation be? Okay, number 8. On a separate piece of paper, create a menu for your restaurant. Make sure you have at least 3 items for each category: appetizers, main dishes, desserts, drinks. Include the price for each item. Dollars only, no cents. So we don't want $7.53 or $7.50. We just want $7. Okay, so this page here is for your food menu. Okay, we've got your starters and appetizers, you've got your main courses, and you've got your desserts. So if your first starter was, let's say, nachos, okay, and your price of your nachos could be, let's say, $7. Okay, and then let's say you had a main course was pizza. Okay, and then the pizza could be $20. Okay, you decide. You want at least 3 items per category. Okay, on the next page, we have your drinks menu. So you're gonna do the same thing, all right? Okay, so next, question 9. Your teacher is so proud of you. She brings 5 teachers from school to your restaurant. She buys each of them the most expensive main dish on your menu, along with a drink. What does she buy? How much money did she spend on lunch? Okay, so remember, I bought 5 teachers, and I buy each of them the most expensive dish on my menu with a drink. My pizza was $20, right? So I bought 5 of them plus myself, which is 6 of us. So 20 times 6 equals 0 times 6 equals 0, 2 times 6 equals 12. So I spent $120 on the pizza. Okay, and then I need to calculate how much I spent on the drinks. So whatever number times 6, okay, I'd get an amount there. And then what am I going to do with these 2 numbers? That's right, I need to find out all together how much I spent, right? So I would add 120 plus whatever money I spent on the drinks, and that would be the total. So my teacher spent that much money on lunch. Okay? All right. That's it. You've successfully opened a restaurant. All right, if you have any questions, you can ask us on Seesaw. You can take a picture of the part you're confused about or tell me the question number. Remember, you can always record a video or you can record an audio message with the mic button to ask us your questions, okay? So that it's more clear, because maybe sometimes typing it is a little bit hard. All right, so give it a try and have fun.